you, Kara.
You are welcome.
Putting this together. All right, so I have 3 poems about place, and in thinking about this, I ended up finding myself pulling out 3 poems that take me to the place of the doctor-patient relationship. First house call. Come quick and see about the boy, he says. My ad boasts of house calls, so I follow the man I recognize as the Ferris wheel operator at the summer carnival over the river and up the mountain about halfway to a hollow off the road. There's an entrance to what exactly I can't tell. I go in through a framed entry to a cave that stands for a house and is clearly the home for the mom and dad and the boy. Waiting in his jury room chair, a pair of blue eyes search mine, and he lifts a crooked hand to shake. His buckled spine allows his head to rest on his hips. A twisted face blows air, loud as a wind tunnel. His tangled body defies exam. Saw a doctor 30 years ago. Science offered nothing, so they've been making do. Now the work of breathing's too painful to watch, so I arrive with nothing much to offer, but a few drugs to ease him and them and me. The next poem is a poem about an event that takes place every year in Wise County, where about 5,700 people are allowed through the gates after waiting a week just to get into the fairgrounds to see a doctor. And it's the only time they see a physician all year. At the Wise County Fairgrounds. Oh, I can hardly see this. My glasses just broke. What strength I have. Thank you. Oh, good. At the Wise County Fairgrounds. I sit in a rusted metal chair, taking a history from my patient, half-dressed, behind old cotton sheets, cinched with a hemostat to simulate walls of an exam room. I startle at the flare of camera flashes that for an instant properly illuminate cinder block walls of an exhibition barn turned medical clinic. Whitewashed, splattered dirt stuck to my feet. We blink. I apologize for the disruption, the stale air, our unlit cranny, and ask if she's uncomfortable disrobing for the breast exam or not. I hold aloft a frayed hospital gown for a second shield as she removes her bra. She tells me the men and women with press passes roam the grandstands recruiting patients to shadow through the maze of exam stalls, lab, pharmacy, and the dental chairs under blue and white awnings. She doesn't mind the carnival, cameras, or the heat. She's waited all year to stand in line for this chance to see me at the fairgrounds. And the last one is a poem that I found myself participating in on my way to clinic in Craig County when I was a public health officer. For those of you who don't know what a mound system is, it's a proper sewage system. Upturned on Virginia Route 311. I've misplaced your face among oxeye daisies studding hayfields west of Salem. And I've forgotten your name too, the one I learned standing in a ditch on the side of the road early one morning headed to Clinton Creek in Newcastle during hay season. Just past the new mound system at the Moose Lodge, I slowed for bales in the road, your car upturned, doors smashed stuck. I instructed your husband to warm you with a sun-bleached towel protecting the backseat upholstery. He stuck behind the wheel downside, you upside slung from your seatbelt. His fingers found your radial pulse for me. He counted the beats out loud as I watched the second hand circle my watch, cars whizzing by. I learned your daughter's phone number through stellate windows while waiting on the jaws of life. You asked me to describe the pieces of glass in your face. We compared the specks to wildflowers in the still standing hat.